So this is going to be a tutorial for the Dutch braid. I don't know if anyone wanted to see that, but it's pretty similar to the French braid. You just go the opposite way. So what you would do is, again, take your 3 strands here at the top, and instead of doing over top like a French braid and constantly going over, you're going to be going under. So again, I use my middle finger a lot and different fingers just to catch underneath and hold everything tight. So again, keep your hands close to the head, and also really use your fingers in order to keep everything tight. So 3 strands here at the top. You're going to take this first section and grab it underneath your thumb, or I'm sorry, underneath the piece, and then you're going to pull this one over top. And then you're going to take this one and again, use your middle finger, pull it underneath, pull it tight. So now we're going to start adding hair. We're going to take this one underneath all of them. See how I'm kind of interlocking them in my fingers? You're going to add a piece to that. Grab it with your middle finger. Kind of smooth it out as it's going under. Pull it tight. Take this piece, grab it with the middle finger, add more hair to it. So it's always going to be kind of like the piece that's not really wound around anything yet is the next piece you're going to pull under. So you can start to see that this is forming, and it's forming on top of the hair instead of underneath like the French braid. So this piece, again, grab it with my middle finger, grab which hair I want to add to it here, and then pull it tight. And then see how this isn't wound up? This is the next piece we're gonna go. We're gonna go underneath, grab it with our middle finger, pull more hair into it. This piece, grab it under, make sure, sometimes little hairs fall out, so kind of make sure you go back and grab any extra that might be loose. So now this is, again, that awkward part of the head where your hands start feeling weird when you're holding them like this. So you can tilt the head down and it makes it a little easier. Underneath, pull. Underneath, add your hair. This piece underneath, pull. It is easier when your body is closer to the person's head. I'm just trying to get out of the way so that you can see what I'm doing. But you can see I'm not even by the head, and I can still keep this braid tight. So then you're gonna hold this with these 2 fingers, your pointer and your thumb, bring it underneath, grab this last bit of hair, pull this piece tight, and then you're gonna come around. And at this point, again, I kind of switch my hands so that I can do a regular braid and not be super awkward and having to basically kneel down on the ground to do it. So then you just go under, under. So it's the same regular braid, but you're not going over, you're going under. And at this point, if you've made it down this far, you can kind of see where the hair wants to go. Like, you can't push it this way anyway, even if you wanted to. So again, you go down to the bottom as far as you can, keeping it tight, keeping your thumb on the braid so it doesn't loosen up as you go down. And you go as far as you can. She clearly needs a haircut, so you can see that these little pieces are going to start popping out. and then you would put your hair tie. So you can always, if you want to make it look a little different, you can always too pinch and pull these pieces out, and it'll give you like a little different look. Once you get to the top though, you can't pull as much because it's not as tight, so you don't want to like wreck what you just did. But you can do a little pinch and pull here. This is good for thinner hair. It makes your braids look fatter. It's kind of a little hack. And you can go really all the way down the braid with it if you wanted. You just pull, literally like pinch some with your nail and just pull some of it out. It feels like you're messing it up, but you're not. And then if you see that there's any that you want to go back and maybe pull out a little more, you can do that. And again, like once you get toward the bottom, it's kind of like the beginning. You don't want to pull too much because then it's gonna start pulling out hairs too much. And then it'll get really messy at the bottom and then it won't stay in. So I kind of just, but you can kind of see where it like pancakes it out a little bit. So that is a Dutch braid. So you could just wear it normal and not fan it out, that's fine. But this is just a cute little different way, and you can see how much bigger the braid looks and how much thicker her hair looks by just doing that pinch and pull. So try both, see how it is. It would be the same if you're doing it on yourself as if you're doing it on somebody else, but see how it goes. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.